Over 30 years as a medium, 10 years soul searching to find out all the answers, and now I'm sharing my life's work with everybody. So join me and enjoy the journey. Subscribe, press the notifications, and let's help each other. As a medium, you have to look after everybody in the group. And this one paranormal event that I was working at Ulverston Castle was an amazing place. But there was one part of this place that always was scary and we always had to worry about. Because one of the gentlemen always took over somebody. He hated women, and so a lot of the women would get touched, and he'd do his utmost to try and get them out of his room. And so we always knew that if any group went into this actual room, that they always had to make sure that I was on standby in case anybody got possessed, because he tended to have effect of actually taking over people. But I got more than I bargained for, because one of the actual people or the customers that went to this event was a bare knuckle fighter. And so he was a big chap. And so when I heard that he was being taken over, as it came over, I raced to deal with the situation and told everybody not to touch him. Because often if you touch a person that's being possessed, you're feeding them more energy, which makes it harder then to actually take the possession away. So he went toe to toe with me in my face, and he was just laughing at me, just standing there laughing at me. And I was like, oh my word, what am I going to do? So I asked the spirit world, what do I do? You know, how do I help him out? And for lucky in my family, we know certain things and learnt certain sayings that we could say, but also I always had the ability that I could actually take spirit out of a body and then get rid of it and dispose of it. So if I touched the energy, I could actually move it. But when you've got somebody as big and as hard as this person standing in front of you, it's sort of like a very scary situation to be in. So as I removed the spirit, after it was laughing at me and he was saying that there was nothing I could do and he was going to harm me and this, that and the other, I took the spirit and then I walked away. And because his family members were all around him at the time, they were feeding him energy. And so all of a sudden, the spirit left me and went back into his body, and he started again, shaking and stuff. And then I learned a very quick question that, well, an answer really, that once I remove the spirit from the body, I must put unconditional love or white light into the body. For then, what that does is seals it up and stops him from possessing the same person. So this person actually became a member on our team and became one of the trance mediums, because he was able to actually have people talk through him. But he did have a tendency to actually draw upon the worst people ever that would take over him. So I had many scary times, even though he was part of the group. But the one thing I learned, that when I took the spirit out of the body, is to put energy into the body to stop him from being repossessed. And then I go and let go of the spirit back into the place. So look out for more stories as I reveal some of my scariest moments in the paranormal or being a medium.